Do you know that Mobutu Sese Seko of Congo looted an estimated $5 billion and enjoyed a luxury lifestyle? Or what about Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo of Equatorial Guinea, whose son flaunted Bugattis, Ferraris, and a $100 million mansion in Paris? If that's not enough, what about Jean Bedel Bokassa of the Central African Republic, who spent $20 million, $100 million in today's worth, on his coronation, and had gold-plated Mercedes-Benz cars? Even the Bongo family of Gabon bought 39 luxury properties in Paris, and Sani Abacha of Nigeria funneled $4.3 billion into secret offshore accounts. The same is now said about greedy African leaders like Bola Tinubu and William Ruto, who side with the West. But in all that, where does Ibrahim Traoré stand? What's his net worth that embarrasses every greedy and corrupt African leader? In this video, let's find out. For decades, Africa has been a continent where power is synonymous with wealth, where some leaders enter office with modest means but leave as billionaires, their bank accounts swollen with stolen public funds. From oil-rich Nigeria to mineral-laden Equatorial Guinea, African leaders have transformed state treasuries into personal piggy banks, living in obscene luxury while their people starve. Yet, in the heart of West Africa, one man has shattered this norm. His name is Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the leader of Burkina Faso. At just 36 years old, Traoré has rewritten the playbook on African leadership, choosing service over self-enrichment, humility over excess, and nation-building over personal gain. Unlike his counterparts who funnel billions into offshore accounts, Traoré has remained a man of the people, earning the same salary he did as a soldier. Yes, he earns less than $1,000 a month. He refused to accept a president's salary and declined to take the luxuries and privileges that come with the presidency. But this isn't just about money. It's about a fundamental shift in what it means to be a leader in Africa. His low net worth, modest Toyota pickup, and refusal to live in a presidential palace have exposed the greed of Africa's ruling elites, sending shockwaves through the corridors of power. Compared with the billionaire presidents, Ibrahim Traoré becomes the true loyal African leader, which Africa needs to grow and become the next power. However, today, Africa stands divided between two kinds of leadership: the billionaire presidents, who treat their nations as personal bank accounts, and Ibrahim Traoré, a man who has rejected the temptations of power and wealth in favor of true service to his people. On one side, you have leaders who accumulate mansions in Paris, private jets, fleets of luxury cars, and billions in offshore accounts, while their citizens lack hospitals, clean water, and functioning roads. On the other hand, there is Traoré, a young captain turned president who still lives on a soldier's salary, drives an old Toyota pickup, and walks among his people rather than isolating himself in golden palaces. The contrast could not be more extreme. While presidents like Teodoro Obiang, José Eduardo dos Santos, Paul Biya, and Ali Bongo have used their power to loot national wealth, plunging their countries into poverty, Traoré has done the unthinkable. He has refused to steal. His example is a direct challenge to the corrupt elites of Africa, exposing their luxury and proving that true leadership does not require looting the state. However, corrupt leaders are preferred by the West because they allow Western companies to exploit African resources. Foreign aid from Western countries helps these African countries stay in power. However, Ibrahim Traoré is different. But to really understand how he is different, we have to know what other presidents did when they got the opportunity. Teodoro Obiang of Equatorial Guinea has ruled since 1979, amassing a personal fortune estimated at $600 million. His son, Teodorin, is infamous for buying a $30 million mansion in Malibu, a fleet of Bugattis and Ferraris, and even Michael Jackson's $275,000 crystal-encrusted glove. The Obiang family lives like European royalty, while their people struggle for basic necessities like healthcare, clean water, and jobs. Compare this to Ibrahim Traoré, who earns less than $1,000 a month, the salary of a captain in Burkina Faso's army. Instead of a mansion in Malibu, he sleeps in military barracks. Instead of a fleet of luxury cars, he drives a Toyota pickup truck. While Obiang and his family hoard Equatorial Guinea's oil wealth, Traoré has moved to nationalize Burkina Faso's gold industry, ensuring that resources benefit the people, rather than foreign corporations or government officials. There is another African leader known for his corruption. Under José Eduardo dos Santos, Angola became a playground for the wealthy, while millions of Angolans struggled for food and clean drinking water. His daughter, Isabel dos Santos, became Africa's first female billionaire, controlling the country's oil, telecom, and banking industries, while government contracts enriched their family empire. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. In 2020, an investigation revealed over $1 billion in stolen public funds. But this was only a fraction of what the Dos Santos family had siphoned away through Western banks. Meanwhile, in Burkina Faso, IBRAHIM Traoré has done the opposite. Rather than allowing the country's gold and natural resources to be monopolized by a few, he has taken back control of these industries. He refuses to sell off national assets for personal gain, and instead, his government has purchased $20 million in agricultural equipment using Burkina Faso's own funds, not foreign loans. Dos Santos built a family dynasty on corruption, but Traoré is trying to build a self-sufficient Burkina Faso. Where one leader hoarded wealth, the other is redistributing it to his people. Then there is Paul Biya, who ruled Cameroon for over 40 years, not from the presidential office, but from luxury hotels in Switzerland. While his $200 million fortune grows, Cameroon's roads, hospitals, and schools are in ruins. His months-long vacations in Europe have cost Cameroonians hundreds of millions of dollars, yet he remains disconnected from their suffering. IBRAHIM Traoré, by contrast, is fully engaged in governing Burkina Faso. He does not run his country from luxury resorts, nor does he abandon his people during times of crisis. Instead of wasting state funds on five-star accommodations in Europe, Traoré is focused on strengthening Burkina Faso's security, investing in food production, and ensuring the country is no longer dependent on foreign aid. Instead of spending state funds on personal mansions, he has directed money toward building a 500-bed national hospital in Burkina Faso. Rather than flying to Europe for medical treatment, Traoré is ensuring that his people have access to proper health care at home. You see, IBRAHIM Traoré is not just another African president. He is a symbol of resistance against corruption. His low net worth and simple lifestyle are not weaknesses. They are direct attacks on the billion-dollar presidents who have looted Africa for generations. And now, the time of billionaire presidents is coming to an end. Across Africa, people are waking up to the reality that their leaders have stolen their futures while pretending to serve them. They can see the contrast between Traoré and the corrupt elites. He is proving that a president does not need to loot to lead, and that a nation does not need foreign aid to develop. IBRAHIM Traoré is making it obvious that Africa does not need more gold-plated mansions and luxury convoys. It needs leaders who will prioritize their people over their pockets. It needs leaders like IBRAHIM Traoré, who are willing to sacrifice wealth for the good of their nations. Now, Traoré's governance model is a radical shift from the norm. Burkina Faso has rejected dependency on the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, focusing instead on internal solutions. The country is moving toward food sovereignty, ensuring that it no longer needs to import food from former colonial powers. And by taking control of its gold reserves and national resources, Burkina Faso is breaking free from foreign exploitation. Unlike other African leaders who rely on Western loans and aid that ultimately trap their countries in debt, Traoré is proving that African nations can finance their own development. His leadership has set a new standard, exposing the failures of the past and offering a vision for a self-reliant Africa. He is proving that Africa does not need billionaire presidents, it needs servant leaders. His lifestyle is not an act of modesty, it is a direct challenge to the corrupt elites who have kept Africa in chains. As more Africans awaken to the reality of their leaders' theft, the pressure for change will only grow. The billionaire presidents may have controlled Africa for decades, but their time is running out. The people have seen an alternative, and they are beginning to demand it. The era of billionaire dictators is coming to an end, and Traoré's leadership is lighting the way forward. Now Africans are witnessing their political awareness changing. They no longer want to pick between the available leaders in their country, all of whom seem too elite and disconnected from them. They want leaders who know their daily struggles and can make policies that improve their lives. In Burkina Faso, everyone knows about Ibrahim Traoré and his past. Everyone knows he was a poor boy from a small village in Burkina Faso who saw poverty and struggles with his eyes and experienced it. He then joined the military as a soldier and got promoted to captain, after which he became the president of Burkina Faso. However, his net worth remained the same, and he is the poorest president in Africa. For him, wealth does not matter. The prosperity of his people is what matters. What do you think? Should the bank accounts and assets of African presidents be scrutinized before and after they take the oath of office? Isn't it true that if their wealth grew and their family enjoyed luxury, it suggests they never came to power to help people? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on Ibrahim Traoré's net worth and his lifestyle as an ordinary soldier, despite being one of the most important and powerful persons in Africa. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.